everyone, I am Snikita Tumala and I secured All India Rank 3 in NEET UG 2020. I got 715 marks out of 720. Today I am going to discuss my strategy for NEET. So as all of you know, the question paper of NEET has 180 questions, 90 questions from biology, 45 each from physics and chemistry. The duration of the test is 3 hours and for each right answer we get plus 4 marks, and for each wrong answer 1 mark is deducted from the total score. So first let's start with physics. For physics I did the class notes, NCERT and the coaching material. I solved each and every problem of the coaching material and I was thorough with all of them. You could ask me any question anytime and I could give you the answer. I would advise not to waste time on reference books like H.C. Verma, as most questions in them are of very high level and are not necessary to get through NEET. Most questions are like direct formula based questions and it's very important to memorize all the formulae. So I made note of all the formulae at one place, like around 3 to 4 pages, and revised them many times. I also made note of the questions I couldn't solve easily and revised them also many times. I solved the NCERT examples, exercises and additional exercises given at the end of the chapter. I also solved the previous year NEET question papers, and if you have time you could also solve the JEE main papers. It helps in understanding the concepts thoroughly, and you should also focus on theory part and not neglect it. Around 3 to 4 questions in NEET are direct NCERT statements, so it's important to do that as well. I would advise you to read line by line in the beginning itself and highlight all the important points, and then you could revise these highlighted points many times so that you could become perfect with that. You should focus more on physics theory during the last 1 or 2 months, and by then you should have become perfect with all the problems. So that's it for physics. Coming to chemistry, I practiced mostly from the coaching modules, NCERT at your fingertips, and also I solved previous year question papers. I'll divide chemistry into 3 topics: physical, inorganic and organic. For physical, I just did the class notes and practice from coaching modules. Practice is very important for physical chemistry. NCERT is not that important. You can have a reading at the beginning and highlight all the important points and revise these highlighted points many times. Just like physics, I made note of all the formulae and the questions I couldn't solve easily at one place and revised them many times. Coming to inorganic, NCERT is more than sufficient. You should read all the topics line by line and also not leave out the tabular information. This is very important, especially for D and F block elements. Like, you should remember the one with highest value, lowest value, like for example ionization energy. And also electronic configurations are very important for F block elements. Coming to organic, for organic I made a notes with all the important reactions, like writing down the product, reactant, reagent and also the intermediates, also the name for named reactions. You could learn some extra reactions in organic, but you should not deviate much. You can solve the previous year question papers to get an idea of the extra reactions and learn them itself. You should also properly read qualitative, quantitative analysis and purification of compounds. Also biomolecules, polymers and chemistry and everyday life. For these topics you should read line by line, just like you would do for inorganic and biology. For biology, NCERT is the Bible. More number of revisions is the key in biology, so you should try and revise as many times as possible. I read the NCERT around 20 to 25 times before NEET. Speed is also important, so you should try and practice as quickly as possible and try to complete the paper in around 45 minutes, 50 minutes maximum. I used to practice questions from Dr. Ali, NCERT at your fingertips, DPP and also previous year papers. You should focus on your weak areas in each topic first and then go to the easier parts, rather than starting from the introduction and then going up to the end. This way you'd be more confident and you'd be able to finish the easier ones also quickly. I used to highlight important points with different color pens and then revise these highlighted points many number of times. So I could become perfect with everything in NCERT. It's not needed to read beyond NCERT in all the chapters. You can solve the previous year papers and get an idea of where they're asking beyond NCERT and read only those areas. So for morphology, NCERT examples are sufficient. For other topics such as genetics, evolution, human physiology, human reproduction and biotechnology, you might have to do a little bit extra and read your coaching modules. I used to have a whiteboard in my room and I used to write down all the important things in biology such as years or name of scientists that I was forgetting, and also some important things in physics and chemistry. And I read these points once every day before going to bed, and this way I could remember these things also. In the last 1 or 2 months before NEET, you should give as many tests as possible. Get yourself enrolled in some online test series and keep giving your best in every exam. Try to avoid silly mistakes as much as possible. Think that this is the final exam and give your best in everything. Don't get demotivated if you get less marks in any test, and always be focused and keep working towards your goal. Be consistent in reading and read at least for a particular number of hours each day. Work hard, and also smart work is important along with hard work. If you're sincere, and I'm sure that you'll achieve your goals. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.